But you know what's the sad part about this? The sad thing about this is that she didn't know about her bad temper and attitude till she got with Jeezy, which mean, now y'all ready for the shocking details? Listen, check this out. What makes this bad is this little section right here. Let me see if I can play it.
Really respect. And when I would spew some of my old habits, and he was like, like, who, that's not flying here. And also it would trigger him to come back at me with things where I was nobody ever called me out on it. I didn't notice that I had a hot temper until I got with Jeezy.
She didn't know she had a hot temper till she got with Jeezy. That mean every man she ever been with never called her out on her bullshit. They just took the abuse. Are you seeing that? Jeezy is the only one that was man enough to put her in her place. But you cannot put an independent woman in her place. It's not going to work because she's a man. She's not really a woman. She's a man. And that is when Jeezy realized, I cannot be in this relationship no more. She's not listening to me. I cannot control the dragon. So I'm going to have to cut my ties and get on out. Before I end up in prison and lose my freedom, I'm out. He made the right move. How many of you guys that got a woman had an argument, and because if you're in a relationship and you with a woman, you had arguments. So don't cap. Once you having this argument, you go into another room and just kind of stay quiet. Because you're never going to win an argument with a woman going back and forth. You're never going to win. We don't do that as men. Now, there's a time to raise your voice to regulate the situation and tell your woman, hey, you need to, it is what it is. You guys know what you say. I don't want to go too deep, but you guys, you know what you do when you in your crib and your woman getting out of pocket. You know what you do, right? But for the most part, what do we do as men? We don't want to argue, so we just go in our man cave or wherever we at in the crib, and we just chill right there. Now, sometimes she'll want to argue and come by the door and say little things to provoke you and trigger you to give a reaction. But what do? Stay quiet. What happens when you stay quiet when a woman is arguing? It drives her crazy. It drives her crazy when you stay quiet. But it's better to just walk outside. Walk outside and don't come back home to the next day. When she realized that you were out all night, she's going to be thinking, oh, he must have been by some other woman's house. It is what it is, fam. But anyway, y'all, we're going to wrap it up. Get on out of here, man. Do what we got to do. I'm going to be back on later on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about another topic. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe today. This is Ringo TV Reactions, fam. And make sure you watch my new music video, man, Inner World. Make sure you go check that out, fam. If a moderator's in the building, you know what I'm saying, put the link. If not, then I'll just go find it myself. You know what I mean? Because I want people to be able to see the work that we do over here, fam. We don't just do commentary, fam. I'm a music producer. You know what I mean? I do music. This is what I do. You know what I mean? But this situation with Jeannie Mai and Jeezy is just another sign of where marriages go, man. You can't be unequally yoked with people that are just not on your frequency. And I believe that what it is Jenny, she claimed that Jeezy is her equal, but really they were not really linked together. They were not. There was always issues. And I think that she just had a fetish for black men and thought, hey, let me marry the dark meat. You get what I'm saying? She married the dark meat thinking that if she married the side dude, the dude that excites her, that it'll be happiness. But I don't think that she was happy. I don't think that she was happy at all. Yeah, I got them, fam. At New York Dad, yeah, I got them. I had to get them to complete the collection. You know? So the link is in the chat, fam. You know what I mean? Check out my music video, Inner World, when you got time. Tell people about the platform so that we can continue to get this content out here, continue to grow and whatnot. We'll keep you posted, fam, with more info. Hopefully one of these days somebody interview Jeezy and he can share more insight on what happened, because based on the divorce, this situation is, it's like there's no way they can reconcile. So it had to be because of her attitude. It had to be. I think that's number one. Number two, there may have been some sort of infidelity and he just don't want to put her out there. Sometimes men would know their woman cheated and still don't put her out there on social media because they're gonna destroy her. So he kind of keep it under wraps for whatever reason. But I believe that's what it is, fam. Disrespect throughout the marriage, no peace, not wanting to listen to him. And that's enough to make any man go, man. You know? That's enough to make a man leave. Like, we can't tolerate disrespect, man, in the home, man. That's a no-no. That's what she said. She said that she's his equal. That he is her equal, her words. That sounds crazy. Like I said, if a woman say that you're her equal, that's disrespectful. If a man say that a woman is her equal, he don't respect you. He's saying that he's a woman. You know? There's nothing equal about a man and a woman. You know? Let me see. Greg says, I'm going through the same exact thing. Hey, it's a lot of guys that's dealing with these type of issues, man. You just got to make your choice. You know what I mean? Either stay in a situation that's toxic or, you know what I'm saying, pack up and move on, because, hey, if you stay there, it's going to make you end up doing something that you may end up regretting. You know what I mean? Because you can't really repair stuff like this. This is what a lot of people don't understand. You can't repair a person that's toxic, fam. You can't. If a guy is toxic, you ladies cannot repair him. If a woman is toxic, brothers, you can't repair her, bro. She's damaged. You know what I'm saying? If you order something and it's delivered to you damaged, it's destroyed. There's nothing you can do with it. You got to send it back. You got to get a new one. You know this already. It's common sense. Something get delivered to you and it's damaged on arrival, you got to send it back. You know? I mean, if you can find the parts and repair it, then hey, it is what it is. But we're talking about human beings. We're talking about actual living people. They don't manufacture those parts. So when people come to you damaged, there's nothing you can do about it. You got to get rid of them. Or else it's going to rub off on you. And you're going to be miserable. You know, just pack it back up in the box and ship it out of there, man.